Hi everybody, today we're going to read Follow Me, Animal Parents and Babies. Follow Me by Shira Evans. What do you guys see on the cover of this book? I see a big polar bear and a little polar bear. I think the big polar bear is the mom or the dad, and the baby and the small polar bear is the baby. And our title says Animal Parents and Babies. So this must be the parent and this must be the baby. And I wonder what the mommy and the baby are doing. Maybe they're gonna go look for food. Maybe they're going on a walk together. I wonder what they're gonna do. And I wonder what other animals we're gonna learn about. Let's read to find out. Follow Me, Animal Parents and Babies. Finding food. A mother polar bear points her nose in the air. She sniffs, trying to smell food under the ice. It's cold here and food is hard to find. She's teaching her cub to hunt. She stops and sniffs the ice. The cubs watch. Crack! She breaks the ice and finds food. So look, this is the mother polar bear and the baby. So a mother polar bear points her nose in the air. So look, she's pointing her nose up in the air. And she sniffs, she's sniffing, she's smelling around for food. And she's trying to find food under the ice. So there's food under the ice. So she's trying to find food that is under the ice. Food that is under the ice. It's cold here and food is hard to find. So it's cold and food is very hard to find. And she's teaching her cubs to hunt. So baby polar bears are called cubs. Baby polar bears are called cubs. So the mom polar bear is teaching her cubs, the babies, to hunt. So she stops and sniffs the ice. So she's sniffing the ice and the cubs watch. Crack, she breaks the ice and finds food. So look, she breaks open the ice and finds food. So let's see what food she finds and what else we're gonna learn about polar bears at sea. This group of sea lion pups play on the beach while their mothers dive in the sea. The pups are waiting for their mother to return with food. Soon they will be big enough to fish too. When a pup is big enough, it follows its mother to the sea. She teaches it how to swim and dive. She teaches it how to fish. So look, these are sea lion pups. So the baby sea lion are called pups. So polar bear babies are called cubs, and sea lion babies are called pups. And they're on the beach and they're playing while the mothers dive in the water to find food. And soon they will be big enough to fish too. So once they get big enough, they're gonna search for food too. So when a pup is big enough, it will follow its mother to sea. So when the pups get big enough, they will follow their mothers to sea. And she teaches it how to swim and dive. So the mothers are going to teach the pups how to swim, like they're swimming, and dive, how they're swimming in the water, how they dive. The mothers are going to teach the babies, the pups, when they get big enough, how to dive and swim in the water. And she's going to also teach them how to fish. So we learned that right now the pups, the baby sea lions are small, so they're playing on the beach, and the mothers are diving in the water for food. But when the baby sea lions get big themselves, the mothers are going to teach them how to get food. So let's see what other animal we're going to learn about next. Let's see. A panda cub trots behind its mother as she moves through a bamboo forest. Before long, she finds a comfortable place to sit. Her cub sits down next to her and watches as she munches on bamboo. She holds the bamboo with her front paw. She munches. The cub sees how she eats. Soon the cub will know how to eat bamboo too. Pandas have a bone that looks like a thumb. It helps them hold bamboo. So look, this is a panda. Pandas. So baby panda is called a cub. And what other animal is called a cub? A baby polar bear. Good. So baby pandas and baby polar bears are both called cubs. That's right, they're both called cubs. So the panda cub trots behind its mother. It's walking behind its mother as she moves through a bamboo forest. So before long, she finds a comfortable place to sit. So the cub sits down next to her and watches as she munches on bamboo. So look, the cub is watching its mother eat bamboo. So they eat bamboo. So pandas eat bamboo. So and pandas have they have a bone that looks like a thumb. They have a bone that looks like a thumb, and it helps them hold the bamboo. Look, it helps them hold the bamboo. This is how they hold the bamboo while they eat it. So the mother holds the bamboo and she munches. She eats it. And the cub sees how she eats it, and soon the cub will know how to eat bamboo too. So soon the cub will know how to eat bamboo too from watching its mother. So we learned that the pandas eat bamboo, and we said that the sea lions are called pups, and their mothers go and look for food for them. And the polar bear babies are called cubs, and the mothers also look for food. So let's see what other animal we're going to learn about next. What do you think we're going to learn about next? Let's see. A millipede scurries past a family of meerkats. That's a tasty meal. But the millipede is poisonous. The pups must learn how to clean it before they can eat it. The pups learn how to roll it in sand. The sand will clean it. Now they can eat. So this is a millipede. Look, it looks like a snake. Doesn't it look like a snake? It's called a millipede. And these here are called meerkats. They're called meerkats. So meerkats. So a millipede is moving near the meerkats. And meerkats eat millipedes. Meerkats eat millipedes. But the pups must learn how to clean it before they can eat it. So the millipede is poisonous. So for the meerkat to eat the millipede, he has to know how to clean it first. It has to get cleaned in a special way before it gets eaten. So the mom is gonna show the baby meerkats how to eat it. And baby meerkats are called pups. So baby meerkats are called pups. So the pups have to roll the millipede, the snake, into the sand. So look, they're rolling it in the sand. So look, they're rolling it in the sand. And then they're gonna eat it. So the sand will clean it, and now they can eat. So the sand's gonna clean it, and then the meerkats could eat the millipede. So look, it has to go in the sand first, and then they can eat it. A mother cheetah watches and waits with her cubs close by. She scans the land looking for prey. Her cubs are hungry. She teaches them how to hunt. The mother cheetah sees an animal. She runs at top speed. Her cubs watch the chase. This is how they learn to hunt. So this is a cheetah. This is a cheetah. So baby cheetahs are called cubs. So baby cheetahs are called cubs. So the mother is looking all around. She's looking all around. And she's looking for prey. So her cubs are hungry. Her cubs are very hungry. So she's looking for food that she can hunt. So she's teaching her cubs how to hunt for food. So the mother cheetah sees an animal and she runs at top speed. So cheetahs run really fast. Cheetahs run really fast. So she saw another animal and she's running at top speed to go and get it. And her cubs watch the chase. This is how they learn to hunt. So the cubs are watching their mother hunt for food, and this is how they learn how to hunt for food. And this is how they're learning how one day they're going to have to hunt to get their own food. So right now the mom is hunting for the food and the cubs watch. And then one day the cubs are going to be the ones hunting for food. So let's see what other animal we're going to learn about. What animal do you think we're going to learn about next? So we learned that baby polar bears are called cubs. We learned baby pandas are called cubs. We learned that also baby cheetahs are called cubs too. What do pandas eat? Do you remember? They eat bamboo. That's right. They eat bamboo. Right. They eat bamboo. And then we learned that the mother sea lions dive in the water. Why do they dive in the water? Why do mother sea lions dive in the water? Why do they dive in the water? They dive in the water to search for food, while the baby sea lions that are called pups wait on the beach. So let's see what other animal we're going to learn about next. Pet cats like to hunt too. While a kitty's wild cousin hunts food, a pet hunts toys. Kittens learn how to hunt from adult cats. Look at each photo. Explain what the kitty is doing. So what do you think the kitty is doing in picture 1? What do you guys think it's doing? Maybe it's looking for food. You think it's looking for food? How about 2? How about picture 3? What do you think the kitten's doing here? You think it's playing with the ball? Maybe it's playing with the ball. And how about 3? What do you think it's doing in picture 2? Maybe it's chasing. It looks like it's running, so maybe it's running towards the ball, or maybe running to another animal. Let's see what other animal we're going to learn about next. On the move. A mother crocodile gently lifts her hatchling and carries it to a small pool. As her babies hatch, she'll move all of them from the land to the water. The pool is quiet, but there may be danger here. The hatchling swims in the pool. Its mother watches. If the mother sees danger, the baby dives below the water. That keeps it safe. So look, now we see this is a crocodile. So this is a crocodile. And look, the crocodile gently lifts her hatchling. This is the hatchling, the baby crocodile, the hatchling. And the crocodile, and she carries it to a small pool. She carries the hatchling to a small pool. So as all the babies hatch, she'll move them from the land to the water. So as they hatch, she's going to move them from land to water. And the pool is quiet, but there may be danger here. So look, this is a hatchling, swims in the pool, and its mother watches. So it's swimming in the pool, and its mother is watching. So if the mother sees danger, the baby dives below the water. That keeps it safe. So if the mother crocodile sees danger, the hatchling is gonna go under the water so you can be safe. So let's see what other animal we're gonna learn about next. The young crocodiles are no longer hatchlings. Now they're big enough to move to a bigger place. Yet they are still too small to swim alone. So their mother carries them to the river. In the river, they will learn to find food. They will learn to live on their own. So look, now the hatchlings are bigger. Look, they are bigger. Look how tiny and little they were before. Look how small and tiny the hatchlings were before. They were so little before. But now they are bigger. Look, they are bigger now. So now the crocodiles are no longer hatchlings. Now they're big enough to move to a bigger place. So they are still too small to swim alone. So their mother carries them on her back. Look, the mother carries them. The mother carries them to the river. So in the river, they will learn to find food. They will learn to live on their own. So here in the river, they're gonna learn to find food and learn to live on their own. A mother lemur carefully carries her newborn pup. Although her pup is very small, it can feel how its mother moves as she climbs and jumps. Soon the pup will know how to move on its own too. Now the pup is 1 week old. Now it rides on its mother's back. The pup is learning to move on its own. It jumps down to the ground. Then it jumps back on its mother. So look, so this is a mother lemur, and she carefully carries her newborn pup. And although her pup is very small, it can feel how its mother moves as it climbs and jumps. So it could feel how the mother is jumping and climbing. So soon the pup will know how to move on its own. So as it grows, the baby lemur will know how to climb and jump on its own. So look, now the pup is 1 week old. Now it rides on its mother's back. So now the pup is 1 week old and it rides on its mother's back. Look, it rides on its mother's back. So the pup is learning to move on its own. It jumps down to the ground, then jumps back on its mother. So it's moving. So the pup, the baby lemur, is on its mother's back, and then it jumps off, and then it jumps back on. The growing lemur plays in the trees while its mother watches nearby. She is teaching her pup how to climb and jump. It will still ride on its mother's back for a while longer, though. Now the pup is big, it can jump and climb. It has learned how to move on its own. So look, now the lemur, the baby lemur, the growing lemur plays in the trees. It's playing in the trees while its mother watches for food nearby. So it's playing on the trees. The baby lemur is playing on the trees. So the mother is teaching her pup how to climb and jump, So it's still gonna ride on its mother's back for a little while longer, but the mother's teaching the baby lemur how to jump and how to climb. So now the pup is big, it can jump and climb. So now the pup is big, it could jump and climb on its own, and it has learned how to move on its own. It learned how to move on its own as well. A herd of elephants moves slowly. Though the savannah it's dangerous here for a calf on its own. So the baby grasps its mother's tail with its trunk. That helps it keep up as they walk. The herd walks to a watering hole, but the calf does not know the way. It holds on tight to its mother's tail. Now it will not get lost. So look, the elephant. So a baby elephant is called a calf. It's called a calf. So look, a herd of elephants moves slowly through the savannah. So the savannah is dangerous, and it's dangerous here for a calf on its own. So the baby, look, the baby elephant, the calf, grasps its mother's tail with its trunk. It's holding its mother's tail with its trunk. And that helps keep up. It helps it keep up as it walks. So it helps the baby keep up to its mother as they walk. So the herd walks to a watering hole, but the calf does not know the way. So it doesn't. They're by the water, but the calf doesn't know its way. So it's holding on to its mother's tail. The thirsty herd has traveled far to reach water, and now they can drink. The calf lets go of its mother's tail, but it strays very close to her for protection. It's time to move on now. The water moves fast. The calf holds on tight so it doesn't fall in. So look, they're in the water, and the calf is holding onto its mother's tail, and the calf is holding on tight so it doesn't get lost or move away from its mother. Making a home. It's early morning, and a mother orangutan swings through the forest with her baby. They are looking for a good place to build a nest. They stop along the way. They rest. They eat fruit. Soon they are ready to move on. They will find a good place to sleep. So look, it is early morning, and look, the orangutan swings through the forest with her baby, and they are looking for a good place to nest. So they're looking, a mother orangutan and her baby are looking for a good place to rest. So they stop along the way, they rest, they eat fruit, so they're eating fruit. Soon they are ready to move on. They will find a good place to sleep, so they're looking for a good place to sleep. So I wonder where they're gonna go build their home. They continue to swing through the forest until the mother finds a good place to stop for the night. She shows her baby how to use branches and soft leaves to make a nest. First, they find big branches that bend. This makes the bottom of the nest. Then they add leaves and small branches. This makes the bed soft. So the mother orangutan is using branches, leaves, soft leaves to make a nest. Look, she's finding leaves, branches. So this makes the bottom of the nest. Then they add leaves and small branches. This makes the bed soft. So they're using branches, leaves to make their nest. Suddenly it starts to rain. The mother orangutan quickly gathers more branches and leaves to make a roof. She wants to keep herself and her baby dry. The rain stops. The orangutans are dry. Now they will sleep. They will wake up soon and travel again. They will find a new place to make a nest. So the orangutan and her baby don't stay in the same place. They move to new homes. So they're going to sleep there today, and then the next day they're going to find a new place to live. Using tools. The forest is full of food, but it's not always easy to get. A clever capuchin mother teaches her baby to open a nut. She uses a strong rock to smash the shell open. Her baby watches and learns. The baby is hungry. It learns from its mother. It finds its own rock and smashes a nut. Now the baby can eat too. So look, the mother's teaching the baby how to eat. So this is a nut, and the mother's showing the baby, it needs a rock to smash it to smash the nuts, and then they can eat it. It's spring, and a mother otter floats in the sea. She carries her pup along with her. She's looking for clams to eat and will teach her pup how to open the hard shells. First she puts a rock on her stomach. Then she smashes the clam against it. It's that easy. The pup floats nearby. It will watch and learn. So look, this is a otter and her baby. And the mother otter's teaching her baby how to eat. So the mother otter carries her baby and she's looking for clams to eat. And she will teach her pup how to use a shell to open the clams. And look, the mother pup puts the rock to her stomach. She puts the rock to her stomach and smashes the clam against it. And the pup is learning how the mother does this with the rock. A dolphin mother and her calf swim through the sea. They look for toys to play with, like a sea cucumber or the sea floor. Dolphins love to play. They find many toys in the sea. So dolphins like to play like we like to play. And they find many toys in the sea to play with. A thirsty mother chimpanzee stops at a clearing in the forest. She knows leaves make good cups. She holds one and uses it to drink water. A baby learns to fold leaves too. Learning to use a tool helps it live in its forest home. So look, this is a mother chimpanzee and it stops at a clearing in the forest. So she knows leaves make good cups. So leaves make good cups. So she folds the leaf and uses it to drink water. So she folds the leaf and uses it to drink water. So now the baby chimpanzee is learning how to drink water. So next time it sees a leaf, it will fold it up and use it to drink water. The end.